So now today we'll see power on procedure. Means when your UE will power on, then how your device will be synchronized in downlink direction. So those procedures we have to explain. So if they ask either power on procedure or downlink synchronization procedure, or if they will ask frequency and time synchronization procedure. So all questions is same. Whatever the explanation right I'm going to explain you, that will applicable to all these three questions, because these three questions will have the same meaning. Means when you power on, what happened? Your device has to read the so many downlink information so that your mobile will be synchronized in downlink direction. That's why downlink synchronization procedure, power procedure same. Same thing, frequency and time synchronization means when you power on, then you read the downlink system information. But how will read the system information? Those system information, downlink system information, that network will transmit. Network will transmit those information in the radio frame. So mobile have to synchronize with frequency domain and time domain to read that frame. If mobile is able to read that frame, means they are synchronized in frequency and time domain. So that's why all these three questions are having the same meaning. So when your device will power on, what will happen? So actually in LTE, there are total 504 physical layer cell identity. Total 504 physical layer cell identities available. If your mobile has to switch on, compulsory for suppose in any cell you have switch on anywhere. So what is the physical layer cell ID of that particular cell that mobile have to decode? So physical layer cell ID, once mobile understands to which physical layer cell ID I am synchronized, after and only mobile will read the system information in that particular cell. So that cell ID can be in the range of 0 to 503, means total 504. This physical layer cell ID is further divided into 168 unique physical cell group ID, total 168, 0 to 167 unique 168 physical cell group ID. And each group is having the 3 unique cell ID. Each group will have 3 unique cell ID. So each physical cell group ID is having three unique physical cell ID. Means say suppose 0, 0 dash, 0 double dash, 0 triple dash, here 1 dash, 1 double dash. Whatever the cell ID you're using within a group, that can be reused in another group. Suppose here 0 dash, here also it can be used. In another group it can be reused. But within the same group, it will be unique. See, within same group, 1, 1 double dash, 0 dash. Within each group, they will have 3 unique cell ID. So these combination now understand. So to reach the physical layer cell ID means this value. Network is directly not transmitting this value means 0 to 503. Network directly not transmitting this value. Instead of that, physical cell ID, cell group ID will be transmitted and their combination will give any one of these values. So that I see total 168 group. Each group is having 3 combination. So 168 multiply 3 equal to 504. So your UE goal is to reach here. Any one ID means whenever your mobile switch on anywhere. So what is the physical layer cell ID of that particular location that mobile have to read? But as I said, directly mobile is not transmitting the physical layer cell ID. Instead of that, mobile will first transmit this group, this cell ID. This cell ID belongs to which group, and these two combination will give the value of your physical layer cell ID. क्लियर है यहाँ तक? क्लियर इट्स ओके गगन? निरंजन, मोहित, यहाँ तक क्लियर है सबका ना? So it means in power of procedure means what? Mobile have to reach this value. Suppose for example, you have say 3 surname, initial name, suppose one surname is Rao, Reddy, and say Chaudhary, for example. Now what I can say, suppose initial name is say Narsimha, second is Chandra Sekhar, third person initial name is say Dagan. Same way, suppose in Reddy you have Prashant Reddy, Rajiv Reddy, suppose Nitin, for example. Or here we can repeat also, suppose here whatever at the Gagan, suppose here also in Gagan. Now suppose Chaudhary, A Chaudhary, so suppose B, कुछ भी मैं नाम randomly लिख रहा हूँ, suppose C. So just try to understand here, to write full name, network, because full your Initial name is understand. This is your physical cell ID. This cell ID belongs to which group? That is a surname. So if you have to write the full name, so to write the full name means combination of initial name plus surname will give that unique full name. So these are the group. Each group is having the three unique. Within group there will be three unique initial name. Same नहीं हो सकता है. Within each group there will be three unique. Yes, whatever the initial name you use in Rao, see same initial name I can use in Reddy. But I am telling within the same group, see within the Reddy, three name, Gagan, Rajiv, Prasad, all these three name is unique. So within the group, this three initial name will be unique. So to write the full name, हमें पहले चाहिए initial name plus surname will give the full name. Full name is your physical layer cell ID, that value is anything between 0 to 503. So suppose Niranjan, unmute करना. निरंजन, निरंजन अनम्यूट करो. ये बड़ा अच्छा ट्रेडिशन चलता है ऑनलाइन क्लास में.
सर उसका माइक्रोफोन ये इश्यूज है सर, इसलिए वो नहीं बोल पा रहा है.
मैंने सोचा चलो अच्छा है, तुम ही बताओ. इजी एक क्वेश्चन है.
जी सर.
ये देखो यहाँ पे तुम्हारे पास थ्री सरनेम है. ईच सरनेम इज इन थ्री इनिशियल नेम. टोटल कितना आप यूनिक फुल नेम बना सकते हो इस कॉम्बिनेशन से?
9.
करेक्ट. 3 × 3. सेम वे यहां पे था, आपके पास ग्रुप आईडी टोटल 168 था. ईच ग्रुप इज 0 to 167, टोटल 168 था. एंड ईच ग्रुप इज हैविंग 3 यूनिक cell ID, so 168 × 3 = 504. Correct है ना? So now understand the same story here in technically. First of all, when mobile has to on, mobile have to read this physical cell ID. The cell ID your mobile is reading, that cell ID belongs to which group? That is important. Why? Because another group may use the same cell ID. For example, suppose here you have 0-. This location may be in Hyderabad. This 0- may be in Delhi. But if your mobile read only cell ID, in terms of cell ID both are same, they will confuse. Physically it is a different location, but their cell ID is different. Sorry, same. So to understand really difference between this two 0-, they will find this 0- belongs to which group. They understand, okay, this belongs to group of the Telangana. This 0- group belong to the Delhi. Then they can understand, okay, it's in Hyderabad, it is in Delhi. Because it might be possible within two group it may have the same cell ID. So if you identify the cell ID, your story is not over. Cell ID, suppose here your initial name, here Gagan, one person name, another person name initial also Gagan. We know actually both are different person, but with the initial name we will get confused. तो हम क्या करेंगे? To find that they are unique, he is Gagan Rao, he is Gagan Reddy. So combine with the surname, we will get the unique name. then physically both are different person and we get a different name. So same story here. First cell ID, then find the group ID, and these two combination, once you identify these two, then their combination will automatically giving this your physical layer cell ID. So now ये तो सिर्फ जो है दिनेश सर मूवी देखते हो ना, you watch the movie?
Yes, sir.
Before that, just before movie they giving the one ad,
Yes, sir.
smoking is very dangerous.
Yes, sir.
वो ad वाला जैसे if you get that part of ad, movie start भी नहीं हुआ पावर प्रोसीजर का. Now ad complete and casting start.